Hey guys, David Essel here. Affirmations have been talked about since the beginning of time, pretty much, right? I mean, so many people in the beginning would use prayer as affirmations, and then as time went on and we evolved in the world of psychology, we realized that affirmations don't even have to be associated with any type of religion or spirituality. They can be about anything in the world we want. But, I have a client that I just started working with, and she came to me because she's been working with a ton of people, and everyone's talking about the power of affirmations. And as the title of this video said, she came to me and said, David, I do 45 minutes of affirmation writing every day. She has one thing down, which is phenomenal, that most people don't do. But then she said, I've been doing this under these other people, and they're great people, and they have great courses, but nothing has changed. I've been doing this for over a year now, 45 minutes every day of these powerful affirmations that I'm writing, and nothing is changing. And so as we got into it, she actually brought in some of the journals, and I'm reading them, and the affirmations were fine. But there was a couple things that I said to her. I said, first of all, what you're doing is what so few people do. Number one, the first practical, most important step that you're doing is you're writing your affirmations out. This is crucial. You can't just say them in your brain like you're getting up in the morning and saying, I think I'm going to have a burrito for breakfast. I am a successful person. It doesn't work like that. When you write it down, this is going to be step one that most of us miss, because that is one of the ways to get that marriage of the conscious and subconscious mind. Number one. Number two, when I asked her to read them to me out loud, it was a very flat tone. I am wealthy. I am healthy. I am successful. I am meeting the man of my dreams. In other words, she's going about it like with that kind of energy. And I said, oh my gosh. So number one, you're doing great with your writing. Number two, we're losing it. We need emotion. We need deep emotion, like that you can actually feel it. If you need to, write an affirmation down, close your eyes and feel that affirmation. Make sure you're utilizing the emotional component of affirmations in order to sink deeper into the subconscious mind. The one of the greatest mistakes we make is we just talk about this, like I said earlier, by rote. We don't put emotions, we don't put excitement, we don't put passion. And without excitement and passion, the subconscious isn't going to change. Now, the other mistake that people make, now she's been writing these for a year, which is great, right? But she's seen not one change in her life. However, I was able to help her see changes that she wasn't expecting to be positive. In other words, when she wrote down, I am with the man of my dreams, one of the things that's happened within the last year is that she ended an extremely unhealthy relationship that she was in for 10 years. So I said, look, your affirmation came true. Even without emotion, you're writing it down. And she said, what are you talking about? I said, your affirmation came true. What step had to take before you could meet the man of your dreams? You had to get out of that unhealthy relationship. So the affirmations are working. Remove first, add second. Get out of your life whatever is blocking you. It's the same thing with addiction. If you're struggling with any kind of an addiction and your affirmation is, I am sober today, well, is that going to do it? No. If you have a lot of emotion in it, though, it might be one of the things that starts the wheels to move. The other mistake we make is we think that this should be instant, right? Unfortunately, some of the programs that are being taught said that these things will come to you. Once you throw these affirmations out into the universe, they'll come to you. So people will do it for 30, 45, 60 days. Nothing happens, and they say, oh, this isn't for me. Now, my client that I just started working with did it for a year. Didn't get the results that she thought she wanted. But as we continued talking, more and more things were being removed from her life over the last year, making room for the affirmations to become alive and part of her life. She was thrilled. We've just had a couple sessions. She's in a totally different mindset. She gets it. It's not going to be instant gratification. She's got to use emotion. She's got to go deep. And the last thing that we did is we cut her affirmations down to 4 per day. Oh my God, she was writing for 45 minutes and she probably had 100 affirmations. So we said, let's get focused, let's pick the 4 or the 3 or the 2 or the 1 most important one. And she chose 4. It didn't surprise us, right? And now she's utilizing those emotions. She's writing the affirmation down. She's closing her eyes. She's putting emotion into it and feeling and seeing the end result of her desires. And she's also writing every day the gratitude of what's happened in the last year. People that have left her life, like her former boyfriend and all that, opening up doorways for the right one to come in. Pay attention to this. Listen, because the world is so crazy, I'm offering everyone a free 20-minute session on the phone. If I can help you in any area of life, whether it's mental attitude, affirmations, or it could be addiction recovery or relationships, it doesn't matter. I'm giving everyone 20 free minutes because the world needs more positivity, and I'm going to be doing this for a long time. So just go to the website below, talkdavid.com or davidessel.com. At the Contact Us page, send a little note just saying, I want my free session with David. No charge, no obligation whatsoever. I just want to help. Then also, while you're at the website, we have 5 of my top-selling books absolutely free. Grab them all. Listen, I look forward to helping you in any way I possibly can. Have faith. Let's move forward together. Love, David.